Okay, be right back. I gotta learn these controls again, man. Alright, so we got to pull up some Orlando airports. Airport code. So right here. Okay. You're not gonna use this big plane. We're gonna fly a smaller plane. This is the plane that I know really well, but we're gonna fly a smaller plane. Probably gonna be maybe this one, the Cessna, or this one. I'm probably leaning towards this one. This one's smaller. We'll try that one, and we'll do 7 in the morning. Live traffic. We'll do custom weather. Live players. We can do live players too. Might as well. We're gonna be flying VFR today. So Disney World, if I look at the map, we are right here. Disney World is directly west of this airport. I think it's gonna be over here, I want to say. I can tell when I see certain names here. I want to say it's gonna be over here. Where are we at, Disney World? Okay, there's Lake Butler right there. We're close. There's Bay Lake. This is all Disney World right here, I think. Pretty sure this is Disney World. Okay, that's Lake Butler. I can tell if I zoom in. I'm pretty sure it's over here by Lake Butler. So what we'll do, KMCO to Disney World map. I want to say that's that lake right there. Lake Butler, it's Lake Butler. Alright, so it's Lake Butler. We're gonna be directly south. It's right there by Bay Lake. This is literally all Disney. I just seen Bay Lake, so that's where we need to go. Magic Kingdom is the only theme park that's like miles away from the other theme park. It's like way north. Here's Magic Kingdom, but then you got your Animal Kingdom and everything else is way down here. So it's right here by Bay Lake. So it's gonna be just a little bit south of that. There's Bay Lake. This is Disney World right here. Here we go. This looks like Epcot actually right here. Kind of hard to tell, but it goes around. I'm gonna say this is Epcot. I don't see the ball, but somewheres. So I'm gonna say that's Epcot, and then you have from there, from Epcot we have Animal Kingdom's gonna be a little bit west. Where is Epcot? I know it's right near here, right? It should be Epcot, right? Hollywood Studios. I know it's right next. Yeah. Alright. There's Epcot. It's got the water that goes around. So Hollywood Studios is just a little bit southwest, it looks like. So if this is Epcot, then we know we need to come directly this way. Right here. There's Space Mountain, I think. I think this might be it. I don't see Hollywood Tier yet. That might be the Hollywood Tier right there. The elevator. It's kind of hard to see. But we're going to go out there. We know we need to go from here. And we need to go west until we run into Bay Lake. Bay Lake will be part of Disney. But once again, there's Lake Butler. We need to come down here. And then we'll run into Bay Lake somewheres. Right here. This is all Disney World right here. So we know directly From that big lake directly south. And I gotta learn the controller again. This is gonna be fun though. Flying over Disney World. I like how they use Google, because I use X-Plane too, which is another flight simulator. It's the physics are more realistic and everything, but they don't use Google Earth data. This renders in everything, so everything is there in real life. It's here on the game, on the simulator. I thought I said daytime, but oh, I got live weather on. Why won't it let me? I probably can't turn it off until I get some stuff going. I'm just gonna restart it. I don't feel like messing with it after I get the power on. I thought I put weather on. Ah, live players have to have live weather. That's duh. Make sure it's a sunny day. There we go. I gotta learn the controller again. I gotta get yoke. I'm probably gonna be hand flying it for the most part. I probably won't be doing too much of that autopilot. This plane does have autopilot. Very small autopilot. So we have... I'm familiar with this plane a little bit, only because my friend has a Cessna. I go to church with him. So I know this plane a little bit. But I like the bigger planes, but this one does have autopilot. I think this one's going to be... The autopilot is going to be... If I can remember correctly... I want to say... Maybe this plane... Maybe I'm thinking of the Cessna 172. Or another Cessna. I swear this one had autopilot. I mean, it don't matter. We're hand flying it anyways. Not seeing it. It just has a comms. It doesn't have a navigation. This is pretty much... This plane is going to be for visual flight rules, not instrument flight rules, because there's no way... I mean, you could do instrument with this, but you don't have no way to program a flight in here. As far as I'm concerned. You just have a nav receiver, yeah. Got your standby, your identification. Let's open up our checklist. What was that? We only, I mean, there's no way we can really test the brakes. I gotta remember the controls. Okay, how do I get back up? Yeah. Okay, so 4, 9 takes us all. Wait, does this work? Is it working? It's not working. The other two USB ports don't work. Alright. There we go. I hate some of these controls, I really do. We gotta do this. This is gonna. Look at all these planes here. Oh my god. So, I don't fly this plane much, so I don't really know. I'm trying to learn where everything's at. I don't fly these smaller planes. They're a little different. Anti-ice is in. As required. But I know my master switch is over here somewhere. That's good, we don't need to do that. Alright, so it's good. Oil pressure's in green. That should be right up here.
Orlando ground JetBlue 83, heavy request taxi to the gate.
Flashing beacon.
JetBlue 83, heavy taxi to gate 10 tree, using taxiway November tree, November Juliet Lima Kilo cross runway 17 right hotel 1 Golf Juliet 5. Orlando ground ExaJet 169er, heavy request taxi to the gate.
Parking brake.
169er, heavy taxi to gate 11, using taxiway Bravo 6.
We're gonna have to field shut off that. Make sure that's open. Alright, so that's working. That's good. So if we need to cut off the field, we got that. Make sure it's below 3,000 feet. So we just gotta bring this back. Strobe lights.
Taxiing to gate 10 tree, using taxiway November tree, November Juliet Lima Kilo. Taxiing to gate 10 tree, via taxiway
We're gonna have to get clearance.
November Juliet Lima Kilo cross runway 17 right hotel 1 Golf Juliet 5, JetBlue 83 heavy.
Okay, so we're gonna have this set to rich until we get to 3,000 feet, and then we'll bring back the mixture on that. We're gonna be going west. I like the parts west.
Orlando ground Air Force One with Sierra request taxi.
I still got Air Force One from my Air Force One. That's funny.
Air Force 1 taxi to and hold short of runway tree 5 left via taxiway hotel 4 Golf hotel 6 hotel hotel 10. Contact tower on 118.45 when ready.
taxi to and hold short runway tree 5 left via taxiway hotel, 4 Golf Hotel, 6 Hotel Hotel 10 Air Force One.
Orlando ground southwest tree 13 heavy with Sierra ready to taxi IFR.
Wait, how do you chill out the parking brake again? What controller? I don't like it being Xbox layout, man. X. Brakes. That's brakes, flaps, increase flaps. We really ain't gonna need flaps. It's a beautiful day. We're light. Well, I want to say it was like, so our brakes right there, right? So, yeah, so it's not that one. It's that one, but it moved my. I need to get a yoke. That'd be nice.
Clear to land runway tree 6 left American 209er tree heavy.
We're gonna try to fly over Disney, baby. It ain't gonna look too great when we get close to. If we get close to it, it's a simulator after all. They're not going down and getting in detail and nitty gritty and things. They don't expect us to be that low to the ground, but we're gonna try to get decently low, but not horribly low. Well, you're gonna make out everything. It's gonna be a little flight. Probably gonna be like 30-minute flight there till we get to Disney World property. Now, I'm not really familiar with the Cessna too much. I usually fly the bigger planes. I know the bigger planes a lot better. Been flying them for 5 years in the game on the simulations. But it'd be kind of dumb to get a 747 over Disney World. So we asked clearance. We are gonna be doing a visual. We're not doing instrument flying rules today. We're gonna be doing visuals.
Southwest 29er tree 4 heavy number 2 for landing.
Got our altitude right here, our vertical speed. That's gonna be our climb. How steeply we're climbing. Make sure we're above the horizon, obviously. Airspeed. It's all your basic stuff. Compass, I can see which way I need to go. I use this to communicate with air traffic controller, but I have mine set up where it does it automatically, but I might do it. I might dial it in myself. They're gonna tell me what to go to. I'm gonna get ready to take off.
121.8 JetBlue 9er 6 heavy. Goodbye. Orlando Tower Azul 87
Got a little bitty old plane. I hate these little small planes because they don't have the big F&C for programming flight plans like I'm used to. They don't have the autopilot bar across. It's a lot more efficient for me. A lot more better. But it's also not a commercial plane either, so. So that was the tower. Yeah, we're gonna be on the tower. So he's doing an ILS approach. ILS is an instrument landing system. Plane's gonna land itself. Autopilot's gonna guide the plane to the runway. Nice and smooth. We ain't gonna be doing that in this plane. Nope. The game's actually running decently smooth right now. Looks like we're gonna be taking off. So let's bring our map up. So we're gonna have to go over here. Disney World will be over here. Somewheres. They're at the big lake. So Disney World is right around here. If we hear Air Force One, that's us. Cause I got an Air Force One skin plane in this game. It looks just like Air Force One. We're getting a little bit of crosswind. We're getting yanked to the right a little bit. We're gonna give it a little bit of rudder. It should be alright.
Orlando Tower, Spirit Wings 250 tree heavy at runway 35 left, ready for departure IFR to Newark. Spirit Wings 250 tree heavy, altimeter 29.9er 2 wind calm. Cleared for takeoff runway.
I think that's that plane. That's that plane in front of us. He's got cleared, I think, for takeoff.
126.4 American 20.
Yeah, he's got cleared. This is Spirit Wings 2503 right in front of us. That's a real plane in real life. We're gonna be right behind him. We should be getting a call here soon. We don't want to get caught in his wind gust, so we're gonna be a sec before we take off.
Orlando Tower Air Force 1 ready for west
There's
departure.
us right
Runway
there.
tree 5 left.
Air Force 1, line up and wait.
Line up and wait. See, when they say line up and wait,
Line up and wait, Air Force.
I don't know if they're talking about line up and wait right here or go out to the runway. I'm assuming here. I'd be dumb to line up in the runway and wait, so I'm just gonna wait here. Because it gives you the little waypoint to want to go, like it wants you to go out there.
Tree heavy, contact Jacksonville Center on
Alright, wait, let's do our checklist.
good day.
Open, bridge, below. Strobe light is on, right? On. Parking brakes released. And then we will go ahead.
134.0
That should be N.
tree heavy.
That's good. Throttle will be full. We'll let them know that we're at 50 knots. So we'll take off. We'll rotate. Our V1 will be 50 knots. We'll rotate at 50.
Azul 8730 heavy, turn next taxiway.
But she should be calling us out any moment, dude. We ain't got all day. So this plane don't have a big checklist. I really think he means me to go out there. I'm not gonna go out on the runway unless I'm clear to take off. That'd be stupid. I might just go out there, dude, because I know I have a feeling it's not gonna want me. It's gonna be sitting here all day if I don't go out there.
Azul 8730 heavy, exit runway when able. Azul 8730 heavy, contact ground on 126.4.
We're just gonna go out there, whatever. Nobody's coming.
Going to 126.4 Azul 8730 heavy.
I mean, he's said line up and wait, so I guess I'm assuming the runway. Now, I should have been clear to take off a long time ago, so I'm assuming that. He should be calling here soon, watch. Maybe.
Air Force 1
Yep.
wind calm, departure to the west approved.
Okay.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 5 left.
Cleared for takeoff runway, tree 5, left Air Force 1.
Alright, everything's good. Alright, we'll rotate 59. We're gonna get a little crosswind, but let's go. Full throttle set. It's gonna yank us to the left a little bit. I feel it. $50 knots. Rotate. This is so hard with a controller. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get a yoke next.
United 189er tree heavy ready for IFR departure runway tree 5 left.
Alright, where we at?
United 189er
We should be faced.
heavy line up and wait.
Where are we at?
Line up and wait.
This is us right here, I'm guessing.
Tree heavy. Air Force 1 continue for west departure.
Yeah, that's us right there,
Orlando
so.
Tower Air Force 1 continue for west departure.
I don't know why it says, I don't understand. I said west departure is making me go north.
9er tree heavy altimeter 29er decimal 9er 2 wind calm.
This is not west departure, buddy.
Tree 5 left.
I'm about to just do, look, I'm about to just ignore everything they're saying and go my own way. Yeah, I'm about to head west now, buddy.
Takeoff runway tree 5 left. United 189er tree heavy.
You're like, oh, get back on track. No. We're going to show the people Disney World, alright? Hopefully. We gotta find Bay Lake first. Bay Lake is on Disney property. We find that, we go, no crap. We don't want to go. This is not, you would never do this in real life, but whatever. Air traffic controller being stupid right now.
United 189er tree heavy contact Jacksonville Center on 134.0. Good day. Clear to land runway tree 5 left American 209er tree heavy. American 209er tree heavy, you are not cleared to land. Clear the runway.
Somebody just landed. Oh, was that an online dude?
Tree 6 left
That's
south,
funny.
19er 10 heavy.
It wasn't clear to land.
134.0 United 189er.
He never got clearance. That's funny.
Goodbye.
I run into a lot of weird stuff on here, like, cause I have online players on too, like people like me. They don't know what the hell they're doing. I'm only doing this because I'm not going to an actual airport, and air traffic controller sometimes gets buggy and doesn't do exactly what I want them to do. I said west departure, they put me for a north departure. So whatever. Well, if I'm actually like playing serious, I just abide by the rules.
09er tree heavy contact ground on 122.85. United 1818 heavy altimeter 29er decimal 9er 2 wind calm.
No, we can probably bring back the throttle just a little bit. Yeah, let's just bring it back just a little bit. Keep that nose level.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 5 left United 1818 heavy.
Dude, this game is so nice, dude. It's actually not really lagging as much as it normally does. It's usually like really laggy. It's not really laggy like it normally is. I mean, this is a good FPS for a simulation game. For a flight simulator. I mean, you gotta think all these buildings, everything's gotta render in. And now we gotta find Disney World. We need to go over here. We're on track.
Orlando Tower JetBlue 2852 heavy and runway tree
Because I know that big lake
IFR to Boston.
just south of that is Magic Kingdom, and this south of Magic Kingdom about 10 miles down the road. Maybe more than that, probably more like 20 miles. Then you find other theme parks.
JetBlue 2852 heavy line
Now, all the roller coasters and everything, they don't look exactly like they does in real life.
frequency change.
The bases are right there. But obviously it's not rendered in fully into like a full thrown roller coaster. But it's still cool. You'll notice it when you see it. You'll definitely notice. You'll see Epcot, you'll see the ball.
Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Air Force One approach. Squawk Tree 477.
Squawk Tree 477 Air Force One.
Okay, I was about to do it. He did it for me. Sweet.
Contact 3 miles southwest of 901 Foxtrot Lima 1,500 feet. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
Cleared through the Bravo airspace, Air Force One.
We're gonna fly this, then we're gonna fly you Air Force One. And that's a big boy. That is a big boy. That plane is freaking massive. Where we at? Oh, we're getting close. We're getting very close to Disney property now. We are getting very close. I think we're at, yeah, we're coming into, this is Disney Springs right here, I think. I think that's one of the hotels. It looks like it. Yep, this is we're on Disney property now.
Air Force
That
One
is Disney Springs, part of it.
terminated Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved. United 1571 Heavy, you are 12 miles south. Climb and maintain 16,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 35 right approach via cruise transit.
We are on Disney property.
Squawk 1200.
Now I'm just looking around. I think I see
Frequency
Epcot.
change approved, Air Force One.
United 1571
This
Heavy, you are
right
10
here.
miles south of Orlando. Contact Orlando Tower on 124 decimal tree
What
when
is this?
inbound on the approach.
That's Epcot, isn't it?
Squawk 1375 Air Force One.
Air Force One radar contact 1 mile northwest of 25 Foxtrot Delta 1,400 feet. Altimeter 29er.
Part of the Disney Resort.
Roger, Air Force One.
This is Epcot, but where's the ball? It's gotta be Epcot. Am I tripping? Maybe that's not. Thinking we need to go more over here. I don't see Hollywood Studios and stuff just yet. We'll just head
Southwest
We'll come down here.
Laura transition. Clear to Laura.
I know I'm in the area. This is all Disney.
Request clearance to transition Bravo Air
This is their golf course right here.
Air Force
I'm just trying to remember where
cleared through the Bravo airspace.
Hollywood Studios is. Right across the street. It should be right across from
through Bravo
from
airspace,
Epcot.
Air Force One.
Climb and maintain 15,000 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots. Expect ILS runway 36 left approach via Laura transition. Clear to Laura southwest.
It's gonna be over there.
6 heavy. Southwest 5066 heavy traffic is 9 o'clock 2 miles at 2,500 feet. Boeing B748. Report them in sight. Air Force One contact approach on 135.3. Good day. Southwest 5066 heavy. You are 11 miles southwest of Orlando. Contact Orlando Tower on 118.4.
I don't know why it's not showing Bay Lake. This is Bay Lake, isn't it?
402 heavy. You are 17 miles northeast. Descend and maintain 2,700 feet. Expect vectors ILS runway 15 approach.
135.3 Air Force One. Goodbye. Approach Air Force One 1,100 feet.
Air Force One approach altimeter 29.902 radar contact. Continue.
We'll fly back over here. I just had a feeling it's over here. I don't see Hollywood Tower. Is that it right in front of me? Am I 12 o'clock? Is that Hollywood Tower?
Air Force One, you're leaving my airspace. Resume own navigation. Contact approach on 128.675. Good day.
128.675 Air Force One. Goodbye.
Yo, where is it at? I know I'm here.
Approach Air Force 1,800 feet.
Air Force One approach altimeter 29.902 radar contact. Continue. Air Force One contact approach on 135.3. Good day.
135.3 Air Force One. Goodbye. Approach Air Force 1,900 feet.
Air Force One approach altimeter 29.902 radar contact. Continue.
Approach Air Force One. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
I think.
Approach. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
Cleared through Bravo airspace, Air Force One.
Air Force One, you're leaving my airspace. Resume own navigation. Contact approach on 128.675. Good day.
Maybe we'll go check out Magic Kingdom first.
128.675.
I thought if we find Magic Kingdom, cause that's the furthest one away.
Approach Air Force 1,800 feet.
Air Force One
So-
approach altimeter 29.902 radar contact. Continue.
See, I feel like I was over there. There's Bay Lake. So Disney Magic Kingdom is right here by the big Bay Lake. So that's that. It's like a little bitty island. Right here. This is Magic Kingdom. It has to be. Got that little bitty island in there. I want to check that out. Magic Kingdom is the furthest one away from everything else. It's way up here, but everything else is down here. So we're gonna see if we can find it, find the monorail and everything. I believe that's the lake. It looked like it to me. This game is absolutely freaking sick. Alright, so let's keep our eyes peeled. See if we see any Magic Kingdom. Any monorail, any... I think we should be still on Disney property.
Approach Southwest 5066 Heavy is missed approach in Orlando. Southwest 5066 Heavy, you are 2 miles southwest. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 36 left approach via Toohey transition. Clear to Toohey. Southwest 5066 Heavy, climb and maintain 7,000 feet. American 1856 Heavy, you are 18 miles south. Climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 35 left approach via Nagi transition. Clear to Nagi. Climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Expect
So that guy right there is flying over Disney World right now. That's got our Magic Kingdom. I think that's where Magic Kingdom is, if my memory serves me correctly.
Climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 35 left approach via Nagi transition. Clear to Nagi American 1856 Heavy.
I hope.
American 1856 Heavy, traffic is 3 o'clock 3 miles at 4,200 feet. Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. American 1856 Heavy has the traffic. Cruiser 402 Heavy, you are 21 miles north of Kissimmee. Descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Contact Kissimmee Tower on 124.45. American 1856 Heavy, you are 12 miles south of Orlando. Contact Orlando Tower.
Let me just check something. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I'm tripping.
Descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Tower on 124.45.
We're up here.
402 Heavy.
We are way off.
Tower on 118.45.
Alright, well, here's what you do. This is what you do. I'm tired of looking for it. This is what you do right here. This is what you do. This is what you do right here. Tired of it. Let's start out Magic Kingdom first. Tired of this crap. That's what you do. This is what you freaking do. Tired of looking for it. This is what you do, man. Can't find it? No problem. Boom. There it is. Here we are. Yep. There's the circle. Come in. Airspace Mountain. Castle is right there. This is what you do right here, man. It's what you do. You can't find something. You get the GPS coordinates. Ah.
Approach Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is type Cessna 152 5 miles
Here
west
we
of
are.
8 Foxtrot Lima 1,600 feet. Request flight following.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra approach.
There's a castle too. Obviously, like I said, it's not gonna look all freaking funny, fanny and dandy, realistic, because we're in a simulator. We're in the air. We're not supposed to be just low to the ground, but whatever. From above, it looks great. But there's the castle. It's Magic Kingdom right here. They even have the monorail in here. Monorail right in front of me.
Cessna X-Ray
There's the
Golf
castle. There's the monorail. It's all the way down. I think this is the lounge right here. I think this is the one of the rounds. I don't remember which one it is. So yeah, pretty sick, man. Pretty freaking sick. But now, I think we might actually do a flight plan. We might actually do like something serious. So we go in here. Sky. We'll use Sky. We can use Sky Vector, or we can use SimBrief to get my flight plan built. And we'll fly. We'll do a little short fly, maybe from Orlando to Miami. So we'll go into new flight plan, and I am thinking. See, so. We got the airport code. And we'll see what routes they get us in here first. These are real airplanes use this, real pilots. So here's our waypoints, our vias. So that's not too far. That's what, an hour, 40-minute flight. It's kind of a short flight, almost 2 hours. So we'll come over here. We are in the 7. $47 400A. Where is it at? Well, we'll come back to that in just a second. 747-8. I don't see that. I know it's in there because I've done it many times. I'm not going way out to the ocean. We got a better flight plan. I'm not programming all these waypoints, dude. We do IFR. We're gonna do a flight instrument flight plan. We're not gonna do visual, so I can fly in pretty bad conditions where I can't even see outside the cockpit. But we're gonna be doing IFR today. We're gonna try to do an ILS landing. We'll go at 20,000 feet today. Payload, we'll just put that to idle for now. Alright, you got a better route. I mean, I could go out to the ocean, but let's see what else they have. That looks a little better right there. I like that one. We can stay inland with this one, but then we have to come back around. We could yank out to the ocean and come back in, but then we're doing all kind of extra work. I'm thinking this one. Kind of stay inland. I like this one a lot. We don't have to do no stars and citizen stars, but we could. So let's generate that, and then we'll get our flight plan. This is gonna take a little while for us to get them going. This ain't just you're gonna get in, turn the key, and go. All right, there's our route. So here's our flight plan, right here. So we need a block fuel, 44,000. Okay. Let's get on with it. We got a lot of prepping to do.
Orlando Tower Air Force One ready at runway 36 right north departure.
Oh man, I forgot to put myself off of a ramp. Hopefully they have a large ramp, so I can open the gates to let people in and not have to worry about it being. I mean, we're letting people in, but we're technically Air Force One, but whatever. Whatever, bruh. They don't have a big one, so we'll try medium ramp or medium gate. They have a ramp, but we need a gate to let people in. They don't have a. Just go to a medium. See if we fit. See if we fit, man. So we gotta go through our checklist. We're gonna have like pages and pages of checklists. Weight and balance, fuel. We need 44,000 block fuel. That's not even including our reserves. So extra fuel. Here we are, Air Force One. Notice my FPS went down a lot more compared to the smaller plane because this is Air Force One. It's a big plane, takes a lot to render in. Still pretty good FPS though overall. Still above 30. That's all that matters in this flight simulator game. Alright, let's go ahead. First thing was do, we need some power. Alright. Let's just go ahead and turn some battery on, right? Got our checklist, go through that. We got a lot to do. Battery is on, check. Standby power selector is going to be auto. Our hydraulic demand pump selectors. That's those right there. If I hover over, if I hit it, you can see it hovers over it. You can, if you're ever trying to learn a plane, you can do this. It does help you learn. I know the plane pretty well, but we're gonna make sure these are off. Windshield wipers should be over here. Off. Landing gear, we need to make sure those are 3 up and down. And then we need to make sure, let's go ahead and check these. And then external power. Boom. IRS selectors, we want to put to nav. Set IRS positions. Now we have to go into computer here. I'm trying to remember some of the stuff. It's been a minute, but I'll just take this waypoint here. We'll put it into our IRS. Now it's gonna be about a couple minutes, and then we'll get the map up here. So we can wait on that. Alright. It should be coming up. There it is. Alright, bus ties. Let's go back up to our overhead. Bus ties are going to be these things right here. We need to make sure we set these to auto, and they are already on auto, as you can see. So that's going to be good there. Oops, I meant to take it. Generator control switches. That is going to be those right there. We just need to make sure these are on. So I'm just going to hover over them so you can see which ones I need to turn on. But I already know. I know this plane very well. It's one of my favorite planes. Now we need an APU. APU is going to be up here. If I can get to it. So we're going to go ahead and start and then release it. We'll give us some APU. That's going to take a second to kick in. So you can hear it coming up now. Our APU is coming to life. There's our APUs back here in the back. So once that comes up, we should be able to get off external power and go to APU. There we go. We are now on APU. So we can go ahead and tick that. And you have these right here. So that's why I just ticked. So we go ahead and tick those. Hydraulic demand, we're going to make sure these are off. These are off. Then we have our switches, which is these. These are on. Emergency guard should be at the top. We'll close that. Fuel cross feed. Cross feed. Fuel switch pump. We got our main switch right there. Main switch, so yeah. So here's our fuel X feed, fuel go over here. So that's gonna be, these are all your cross feeds right here. So these are indeed open. We don't want to touch this. This is our stabilizer and stuff. So our fuel pumps is all these. Every single one of these. Then we have our anti-ice, which is right here. Let's go ahead and make those on. That's these right here, my bad. This is your window heat. Anti-ice, de-ice. Interesting. Window heat. Which wipers are off. Draw dampers are on. Passenger temp, auto. Fight dent, auto, auto. Trim, air switches. Those are good. Those are going to be right down here. Then you have your recirculation, which is going to be also right here. Packs. So we have our packs. We need to turn these on. This is for so they can breathe at our altitudes. You can hear it kick on too. Then we have isolation valves, which is going to be these right here. These are on. APU is on. So APU bleed, air switch, and then our engine bleeds. We need to turn all of these on. Navigation. We need to turn on navigation lights. So that's just going to be right here. Tick, logo lights. As required. Flight directors.
Ground JetBlue 1586 Heavy requesting pushback. JetBlue 1586 Heavy pushback request accepted.
On auto throttles. We'll just say armed. Bank selector. On auto. Auto. Autopilot disengage. It's going to be all up. Landing gear is down. Auto brake selector is going to be RTO. Parking brake is set. Speed brakes. I don't know why it does this glitch, but we'll bring it back. There it is. Down. So it's down. Thrust levers are idle. Flaps are going to be up. Field controls are cut off position. Seatbelt selectors are going to be put to on. TCAS is going to be to standby. So that's going to be down here. Put it on standby. And now we'll start having people board up. Alright, so we'll go over here. We're going to contact the ground. We'll start loading people in.
Ground Air Force One, could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft? Air Force One, the jetway is going to be connected.
Baggage.
Ground Air Force One, could you please send the baggage?
That's a nice plane right there.
One baggage is on the way.
So they'll start loading up the luggage. So they're gonna start loading that up while we're getting everything else ready. Alright. So, we got like an hour, 20-minute flight. Or 40 minutes down to Miami. We're gonna kind of ride the coast a little bit of Atlantic Ocean. So I'm gonna start loading that up. I'll make sure, okay, there they go. Alright. Now, we need to go ahead and start prepping the aircraft. So we need to put these we need to put the hydraulic pump selectors to auto. We can't fly without that. We're in trouble if we lose our hydraulics. Our fuel pumps are going to be turned on. So we got our fuel pumps. So this is showing the fuel pump switches. You technically don't want to have these on. I'm only putting them on because it's telling me to, but I'm probably going to turn them back off before we fly, because what this is doing is this is causing fuel to also be put in from my reserves and cross feeding. I don't want to cross feed from one engine to another engine unless I'm having issues with one of the other engines. That's what that's doing. It's going to cross feed it into another engine. I don't want that, because each engine have their own. Each side has their own fuel, but unless you're having an issue with the engine, you lose the engine, then you gotta do what you gotta do. But never want to really do that. But we're just gonna turn off. We're gonna turn it off before we take off, because we're probably gonna get an error message, anyways, about that. So we'll go ahead and beacon. And now we'll go down to our TCAS. And we're going to put this on X. XP and DR. So they can track us down. Now we're going to turn off our switches. We don't want the cabin to get contaminated. Our pressurized to get contaminated from starting our engine. So we're going to turn those off. And then we're going to go ahead and start the engine. You never want to do this. I'm only doing it to save time. You always want to start one engine at a time, but I'm going full blown. We're going to turn all of them on, and then we need to turn our cutoffs to run, and we should start getting a little excitement over here. So they're coming up. You can hear them spilling now. You can hear them coming up. Sick. Yeah, listen to that. What I'm talking about. So that's gonna be good. Once that gets to run, oh shoot, we need to do our flight plan too. So once we get this little checklist done, we'll go ahead and do our flight plan. And I got it over here. Remember how to program our stuff. If I remember how to do the computer. It's been a little while, but I think I remember some of it, most of it, the importance of it. So that's good. See, we're getting that error right now with the fuel control config issue. We're just gonna go shut that off because I don't know why the checklist has you turn it on. We don't need it. And there we go. So we're good. Errors went away. We have this pack because we got to turn that on yet again. And we are running all the way across. And then we'll go turn our packs back on. Before I forget, let's turn our packs back on. Alright. Now let's go program our computer. So let's put this on flight plan. Let's bring up our flight plan right here, as you can see. And we're going to be flying this, not this, don't worry about this. This is telling me I'm going to be flying at 20,000 feet This is the waypoints we're following. So as you can see, we have our little broken down waypoint. So we're gonna hit. That's one of our waypoints. But we're gonna be flying right here. So a lot of these are extra waypoints we can add in if we want to. But we're gonna be flying. We're gonna be putting the waypoints exactly the way it says right here. Let's start with cruising, 20,000 feet. Okay, that's gonna give us the ground. So that will give us
Ground JetBlue
a trim.
1935, heavy request taxi to the gate. JetBlue 1935.
So our trim would be like 11%.
One using taxiway Yankee, cross runway tree, 6 right, Bravo 6, Bravo 5.
This stuff's so in depth, but it can be hard. But
Taxi to gate 1 using taxiway Yankee, cross runway tree, 6 right, Bravo 6, Bravo 5, JetBlue 19er tree, 5 heavy.
so here we go. We're taking off. This is our SID that we're taking off. As you can see, we have our SID right here. So that is our climb out of Orlando. And we don't have to worry about it. We're gonna be. I mean, I would like to take off 35 left, but it doesn't always go that way with the air traffic controller. So there we go. And we'll go back to Miami. And we are going to want to come into our star of this one. And I'd like to get 12, an ILS of 12. So we're going to do an instrument landing, auto landing with the autopilot. But something might change. You never know. And we might have to detour depending on something going on. You never know what happens. So we'll try that. Unable cruise control. Cruise altitude.
JetBlue 884 requesting pushback.
I've never seen that before.
JetBlue 884 pushback. Request accepted.
I'll have to look that up. I ain't never seen that before.
Ground JetBlue 884.
I bet you I know why.
Pushback. JetBlue 884 request to end pushback received.
It's such a short flight is what's going on, I think. So I did 20,000 feet because I know I could reach that, but if we're going based on the computer, it thinks, oh, we can't reach that. So I'm just gonna see if that's the case.
Taxi 2 and hold short of runway tree 6 left using taxiway Alpha 1 Alpha Bravo 10. Contact tower on 118.45 when ready.
I'm just gonna do that one real quick. I'm just gonna see.
Taxiing hold short runway tree 6 left using taxiway Alpha 1 Alpha Bravo 10.
Yeah, that was the problem apparently. Okay. And it was to go back in and change it back. I mean, there's no way I'm gonna fly at 15,000 feet, right? I mean, we're just gonna roll with it. It says unable. So what about 18? At like 16,000 feet. I mean, it is a short flight, so whatever. We'll go with that. Alright, now we have to go into... What's next? What's next?
Country Tree 48 Heavy requesting pushback.
What is next here? We need to go into... Oh,
Pushback request accepted.
menu, settings, weight and balance. And we're going to set from our flight plan that we just did. It automatically communicates with the internet. So we 44,000 to fuel. There's going to be enough payload 54. We got 364 passengers. What I'm talking about. Takeoff. We're going to take off at flaps 10. That's easy to set. It's flaps up 10. Yep, it's gonna be a V1. So V1, a VR. So a V1 would be our rotate at 141. V1, no turning back. Here we go. Our trim would be 5.1, and then we will land at
Ground Sun Country Tree 48
30
Heavy
30
requesting
flaps.
the end of pushback. Sun Country Tree 48 Heavy request to end pushback received.
So we need to go to approach, flaps, and speed. So we'll just put the flaps in. So flaps 30.
Ground Sun Country Tree 48 Heavy with Sierra ready to taxi IFR. Country Tree 48 Heavy taxi to and
So what we'll go into our legs real quick, and we'll check.
for Golf Hotel 6 Hotel Hotel 10.
Next page, next page, next page. We'll go all the way down.
45 when ready. Taxi and hold short runway tree 5 left using taxiway hotel 4 Golf Hotel 6 Hotel Hotel 10 Sun Country Tree 48 Heavy.
We'll just do 160 maybe. 150 for our landing. Here it is right here. Yeah, 30, 141 knots. So we can just put that in. That'll be our landing. Everything else looks good. Okay. Good. Everything looks good. Now we just have to go in and fix up our legs because we're going to have a lot of discontinues. So let's go ahead and run through our route here. As you can see, we have a lot of discontinued right here. We need to fix that. So let's just go ahead and step through and fix it. Right here we have a discontinue. Let's just take this, move it up here, and continue. That's good. That's good to me. And we touch down right here. So, one more time. Come out. We'll kind of ride that coastline of the Atlantic Ocean. And then we'll start heading inward back into land right about now. We'll get into our star. Come back around and get us up on our final right here. We'll intercept the glide slope and to our touchdown. Alright, looks good. Alright. Now, turn the APU off. Packs are already back on. Flaps are going to be set to 10. Taxi lights. There we go. I mean, we're set to taxi. Let's go ahead and follow our flight plan with air traffic controller. We go ahead and also disconnect that.
Ground Air Force One, could you please disconnect the jetway from the aircraft?
We also need to set up as well. We're gonna be flying at. We're gonna try to get to. Well, let's just for now. Let's just go to. We're gonna be. Let's just go. Let's see if they'll approve 16,000. I want to go to 20,000, but this is a short flight. See, on top of this, yeah, we only have. Yeah, it's a short flight. So we'll try 16,000. See if they approve it. No, me not. I don't go this low in an airplane, but. And then our header. Let's make sure we turn that on just in case. The plane's pretty much gonna be doing everything by itself. Gotta have it on auto, so it's pretty much gonna follow the waypoint and everything by itself. All I gotta do is just turn on level nav. I think it's level nav, V nav, vertical. Yeah, L nav. Turn on L nav and follow. It'll do its own thing. It'll follow everything accordingly. Vertical speed. We'll turn it on when we get in the air. Localizer, this is going to be for our ILS approach for auto landing. Alright. Let's go ahead and request IFR.
Ground Air Force One IFR to Miami, ready to copy. Air Force One is cleared to Miami Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 35 left climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure frequency is 124.1 squawk 6 tree 1.
Maintain
Air Force One cleared to Miami Airport is filed.
10,000 feet for now.
Takeoff runway 35 left climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure on 124.1 squawk 6 tree 1. Air Force One read that correct. Contact ground on 122.85. Good day.
Oh, it's already, okay, sorry.
Orlando Airport information, Sierra 20000.
So request taxi.
Ground Air Force One with Sierra ready to taxi IFR. Air Force One taxi 2 and hold short of runway tree 5 left via taxiway Echo 5 Foxtrot Golf Hotel 6 Hotel Hotel 10. Contact tower on 118.45 when ready. Taxiing hold short runway tree 5 left via taxiway Echo 5 Foxtrot Golf Hotel 6 Hotel Hotel 10 Air Force One. Ground Air Force One requesting pushback. Air Force One pushback request accepted. Ground Spirit Wings 1500 Heavy requesting pushback. Spirit Wings 1500 Heavy pushback request accepted. Ground Air Force One requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the left. Air Force One, your request has been transmitted to the operator. Ground Air Force One requesting pushback tug to push the aircraft straight. Air Force One, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Ground Air Force One requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the left.
Air Force One, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Ground Air Force One requesting the end of pushback.
Air Force One request, to end pushback received. Ground Spirit Wings 1500 Heavy with Sierra ready to taxi IFR.
You gonna move, dude?
Spirit Wings 1500 Heavy taxi to and hold short of runway tree 5 left via taxiway Echo 5 Foxtrot Golf Hotel 6 Hotel Hotel 10. Contact tower on 118.45 when ready.
So we gotta climb, maintain 10,000 feet. Cruise now to be 16. Enjoy an hour and 40-minute flight to Miami from Orlando. This is a long freaking taxi. This game doesn't really utilize your GPU. I'm gonna get a 26 load. Weird. 12% CPU. That's gonna be our runway right there, looks like. And we got 2 error messages. I'm gonna fix those. I know what they are. Because my TCAS is off. And when we get up, we'll turn my TCAS on.
Ground Southwest Tree 625, heavy requesting pushback. Southwest Tree 625, heavy pushback request accepted.
Orlando Tower Air Force One at runway 35 left ready for departure IFR to Miami.
Air Force One altimeter 29er decimal 9er 2 wind calm. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 5 left.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 5 left Air Force One.
Orlando Tower Frontier Flight 279er 2 heavy 9er miles west inbound ILS runway tree 6 left approach. Frontier Flight 279er 2 heavy Orlando Tower. Altimeter 29er decimal 9er 2 wind calm cleared ILS runway tree 6 left approach. Cleared ILS runway tree 6 left approach Frontier Flight 279er 2 heavy.
I don't know why it does that. Two and three. It's saying weight and balance, but it's not. There we go. Brake release. Power throttle. Alright, let's take off. Oh, I was bugged out again with it. Tell me to taxi that way. That's funny. Nope, not gonna do that, buddy. But this is right. Yeah, I want to take off that way and then head that way over the ocean a little bit. Kind of ride that coast to ocean. Atlantic Ocean, baby. Atlantic Ocean, baby. And we're gonna get a little config warning too. That's normal if you hear that config warning. It's just my takeoff config power. go, shall we? Full power set. I think it's like 141. We'll rotate. What, 141 knots. I'm watching my airspeed right there. 70, 80. Alright. V1. Rotate. I'm not too low. I don't know what that's about,
Air
but
Force One contact
there we
Jacksonville
go.
Center on
Alright, so that they must have added that in. That never happened before. It's an auto future.
134.0.
I'm about to say, did it go off? But I knew it was probably gonna go off unless I got a little higher.
Jacksonville Center Air Force One is passing 1,200 feet, climbing 10,000 feet.
Air Force One Jacksonville Center altimeter 29.9er, 2 radar contact. Continue to go home. Air Force One climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect 16,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect 16,000 feet.
Gear
Air
up.
Force One.
Flaps up.
Jacksonville Center Southwest 421 Heavy is passing 10,100 feet, climbing 17,000 feet. Southwest 421
Alright, so
Heavy,
we'll turn that
Jacksonville
on.
Center altimeter 29.9er, 2 radar contact. Continue to Haram. Southwest 421 Heavy, contact Orlando approach on 120.15. Good day. Southwest 421 Heavy. Goodbye. Air Force One climb and maintain 16,000 feet.
Okay, let's go ahead and put that
Climb and
on.
maintain 16,000 feet. Air Force One.
Jacksonville Center Southwest 421 Heavy is at 10,000 feet.
There we go.
Climbing 17.
I thought I turned it on, but I guess I didn't. Turn around.
Southwest
Hold on.
421 Heavy, Jacksonville Center altimeter 29.9er, 2 radar contact. Continue to Haram. Southwest 421 Heavy, contact Orlando approach on 120.15. Good day. Southwest 421 Heavy. Goodbye.
Why is it not turning? We're way off course, but I don't know why it didn't turn. I thought I had LNAV on, but I guess not. Or my head and selector.
Air Force One, please expedite your climb 16,000 feet.
Give me a second and I will.
Jacksonville Center, Copa 422 Heavy is at flight level tree 50, descending flight level tree 40. Air Force 1 contact Miami Center on 124.1. Good day. Copa 422 Heavy, Jacksonville
Copa.
Center, radar contact. Continue to firm.
What is that name, bro?
Going to 124.1 Air Force One. Miami Center Air Force One is passing 10,700 feet, climbing 16,000 feet.
Air Force One, Miami Center altimeter 29.902 radar contact. Continue to Lapo.
Once we get close to our waypoint, we'll go ahead and turn on the auto bank. We got auto throttle on as well, so we're gonna try to cruise around 286 maybe.
Cessna 419er traffic alert.
We're gonna
6
intercept.
o'clock, less than 1 mile flight level tree 30 Doher TBM 9. Report them in sight. JetBlue 884 traffic alert. 11 o'clock, less than 1 mile flight level tree 70 Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight.
We're coming up on our cruising altitude. That's what that means.
Cessna 419er have the traffic. JetBlue 884 have the Cessna Skyhawk in sight.
Here we go. Hey, what's up? I was just playing my game, not doing a whole lot today. Huh? No, I'm playing the game. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably would. Huh? This could be a late one. Oh, Peacock? Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch it too. That'd be great. That'd be messed up they lost.
Miami Center Southwest Tree 625 Heavy is passing 7,800 feet, climbing 17,000 feet. Southwest Tree 625 Heavy, Miami Center altimeter
Really?
29.902 radar contact. Continue.
That's crazy. They used to be a good team, huh? They used to be a good team, huh? They used to be a good team, huh? Jim Harbaugh? I ain't know it. There go. Should be good now. Yeah. Here we go. It's gonna fly yourself now. So I'm playing my plane game. Yeah, I might, depending on how I feel, I might come over, watch it later.
6 o'clock, 4 miles at
Just man, I've been
8,900
feeling
feet,
crap, and
20 in.
tomorrow's my last day of work, or off day. So, but alright, love you. Bye. Alright, we're set up, really. We cruising down the interstate. There's the ocean.
2052 Heavy is passing 9,800 feet, climbing 17,000 feet. Southwest 4520 Heavy, contact Jacksonville Center.
Now she's just turning by itself. It's gonna follow the waypoint. It's gonna follow everything. I ain't gotta do nothing now. My job's done. I'm gonna see her. Going out towards the ocean.
JetBlue 2052 Heavy traffic is 12 o'clock, 4 miles at 12,900 feet, Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
I'm thinking about playing some Black Ops Zombies. Go for a high round.
Southwest Tree 625 Heavy, Heavy Airbus A20N in sight.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know if I'm gonna keep flying this right now. It's just making my eyes hurt. Other than sitting in this chair all day, I mean, whatever. Who cares? Who cares? I don't care. That's what I do, man. A game by myself. I need to figure out how to really blend these textures though. So I want dirt like this, but I want to be able to blend. Alright, so let's try to rip the Black Ops. See, let's see. There is a way.
Stop taking meeting notes.
There is a way to rip Black Ops 2 models and everything they use in the map, so there's a tool. I'm trying to remember the name of. There's a program. Here we go. It's called Groundhog. So we need a couple programs. We're gonna use Buried. We're gonna play Buried and get the textures and stuff. Cause we're gonna use some of their assets. You guys will watch the video as well.
And whatnot, and see just how detailed they are. It looks really cool. I've applied animations from in-game to them. I have a screenshot of shipment that I boot up Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, because the next step is booting up whatever game you're extracting files, which is, you know, awesome. But anywho, let's get right straight into this. So first thing we're gonna do, we got this intro out of the way. Now we need to download Greyhound. All right, let's get right to that. I'm just gonna exit out of this, honestly. We don't need this. This was just to show you as an example. But now we're just going to go over to this. I have all of these. They're going to be linked in the description, and I'll tell you as we go what is it.
I'm trying to make something like this. My friend sent me. This was kind of something he came up with. Like a main town like this, but I first need to get some kind of Western type textures and buildings, and I'm going to use Buried Black Ops 2. So I'm going to have to give credit to Treyarch because they're going to give me that. To help me a little bit with it. Yeah. So I have to go down to GitHub. Could be so confusing sometimes, dude. All right. Okay. We don't need animations right now. I don't have it installed. It's not gonna take it forever. It's not gonna take long. Let's try it and see what happens. We'll load in the buried first. It's gonna throw off all the graphics. Here we are. It's just throwing up ads, just going nuts. Okay. Must be one right here. I hate when it does this. Oh my god. I'm gonna try to pull the models here. I tried using ChatGPT to help me, but I didn't get nothing. I always had to download Greyhound to figure out, cause I haven't ripped models on here forever. So yeah, I mean, I'm using all the resources I needed to use to figure this out again. I have no shame in it. This is the kind of map we want to do. It's kind of got an old western type style map. I want to try to rip the textures and everything. Look at my FPS, oh my god. Let me... Not sure what's going on with my mic, but... I was just being loud, I guess. Not sure what's going on with my mic. Okay, that's fine. And I'm just gonna get in here and rip the textures. Maybe even the sounds. This map is so good, man. I want to make a map like this, like an old western style map. Let's look at this. So I'm gonna try to pull all the textures and the ground stuff, all the wooden pieces. So game is running. Do I have to restart? I don't know. The game is running. Weird. Okay. Well. Okay, that's nice. That's... You serious? I've never had issues with it before. I'm really curious. Perhaps I have all the other games version downloaded. I don't think I do. There's two. Ah, maybe I have to hit buried. What you mean? Dude, I ain't never used. I thought it was a different program before. Maybe. Hey, W ran as administrator. There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We got the shelves. We got the buried candy, glass. We got biddable, triple steam, hay bale, we can use that. Booze. Any kind of walls we have. We got church pew. Oh yeah. We could probably do bank. Crown. Materials. So which one? So okay. T6 dirt. Okay, so here's all of our textures. Right. And then I'm gonna do like dirt. Do like underscore. Zoom underscore bury underscore. Okay. So let's just grab that one back. We grabbed. Yeah. How's that gonna work now? Are you serious? Here we go. Alright, we'll come back to that because I don't know exactly which one I need for the materials. What was I gonna do? I don't remember what I was gonna do. Oh, Black Ops 3 I thought about playing. Maybe I'll Planet Zoo. Take a break and I'll be back. I might play some Planet Zoo. I suck at building. I absolutely suck at building. Or a Planet Coaster.